my channel Smart Story. I am Jagannath Ponda, lecturer in Political Science, Hilltop Degree College, Mohana, Gajapati in Odisha. I am going to present my presentation and video on CBCS Model Core Course Syllabus on Political Science. So I think it is a duty of the teacher to serve the student community during the time of world pandemic COVID-19. So during this period, the students community and teachers are in the home. All the education institutions, school, colleges are locked down. So it is very difficult for them to study in their home. So I begin my channel Smart Story for the better benefit and welfare of the student communities during this pandemic period. So I think I will present the honors in political science CBCS model course, all the papers and all chapters in different videos and lessons to the better benefits of the student community. Those who like my lesson or the video, I request them to like, subscribe and share my video among their friends for the benefit of the students. I am going to present my presentation and video online class on CBCS Model Core Course Political Science. So this is the paper Core 3 for semester 3rd of the UG course in different universities of Odisha and in India. So this paper consists of 4 units. I will complete this paper in different videos. I present you the first video. The subject is freedom. In unit 1, so in my present video, freedom, that is negative freedom, positive freedom, and key exponent and supporters of the positive and negative freedom, difference between positive freedom and negative freedom. So freedom is a concept which is loved and respected by everybody all over the world. Freedom or liberty is commonly used term which is respected and loved by all human beings. The term freedom and liberty are synonymous to each other. Each individual wants a life of characterized by freedom from restraint, all type of constraint, exploitation, hunger, fear, obstacle, all type of socio-economic, cultural hindrances. Everybody wants freedom of speech, expression, beliefs, liberty of thought, freedom from discrimination and exploitation. The ideology or slogan of French Revolution was liberty, equality and fraternity. The French Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen states that men are born and remain free and enjoy equal rights. The American Declaration of War of Independence declares that men are free and equal. Now we shall discuss about meaning of freedom. Now, what is the meaning of freedom? What do we mean by the freedom? Now we shall discuss about different school of thought about the freedom. So, freedom means to do what one desires or wills with or without restraint. The concept of freedom is used differently by different ideology systems as follows. Different ideological school of thought describe freedom differently. The classical liberals or individualists, the supporter of individualism, they conceive freedom as the absence of restraint. It implies rolling back of the state, minimizing the ruling of the political authority. This is the view of classical liberals or supporter of liberalism or individualism. Now we shall discuss the view of positive liberals. Positive liberals view freedom as the creation of those conditions by the state that lead to the personal development and human fulfillment. Then we discuss the anarchist view. Anarchists regard freedom as an absolute value and are opposed to all form of political authority. Then socialist. The socialists thought that according to socialists or socialists tend to subscribe the positive view of freedom that justifies widening of the state responsibility, particularly in the realm of welfare activities and economic management. Then we discuss about the Marxist view. What Marxists thought about the freedom? What the Marxists think about the freedom? They are the critical of civil and political liberty extolled as an ideal of a capitalist society and plead for a society in which freedom of one become a condition of freedom of all. Then we shall discuss the feminist. Freedom means freedom of a woman from subjugation and oppression caused by patriarchy. The word freedom or liberty is derived from Latin word liber, which means to be free. Freedom is said to be exist when external constraints on individual are absent, or there will not be no external constraint or external limitation, or no state or the organization in the society constrain the freedom of the individual. In other words, an individual is considered to be free if he is not subject to the external control, coercion, and is able to make independent decision and to act in autonomous way. Now we shall discuss about negative freedom. Political theorists have broadly categorized the freedom into two, negative and positive. Negative freedom connotes freedom as the absence of constraint, that is, no interference by the state in certain activities of the individual to enable him to pursue his own goal as well as he does not obstruct others in similar freedom. Freedom is a license according to the negative conception to act without restraint. Negative freedom means to act in certain areas of domain without restriction or interference of others. Now, we shall discuss about key exponent of negative freedom. So, there are different school of thought or philosopher, those have the views about the freedom. So, all the supporter of the classical or traditional individualism have been the chief exponent of freedom. They are like John Locke, Thomas Hobbes, Bentham, J.S. Mill, Tocqueville, Bellamy, Friedman, laissez-faire economists like Adam Smith, Ricardo, etc. and the libertarianist Andrew Hayek and Friedrich Hayek. So, this philosopher supports or were the exponent of negative freedom. Now, we shall discuss about the views of these philosopher or political scientist about the concept of freedom. John Locke, an English philosopher and an ardent exponent of individualism, advocated that the right of the individual to freely use his natural rights of life, liberty, property and others. He held that the state came into existence for the protection of natural rights of the individual and nothing else. According to J.S. Mill, another English political philosopher, in his essay on liberty, distinguishes between self-regarding and other-regarding actions. He divides all actions into two types, one the self-regarding and another is the other-regarding action. He argued that with regard to the self-regarding action, the state has no power to interfere. The state has no power to interfere. In contrast, actions which may cause to harm others, there may arise justification for external interference. If any actions of the individual that arises to the harm others, there will be the interference of the society or the state. Otherwise, in the self-regarding action, the state has no power to interfere in the activities of the individual. Mill declared that the individual is sovereign over his body, mind and soul. Now, we shall discuss about another philosopher, Herbert Spencer. He viewed complete human freedom. The state has as an organism which was opponent to that and advocated the principles of struggle for existence and survival of fittest. So, he viewed that the fittest will survive, existence of the unfittest. Then another British philosopher, Isaac Berlin, in his book Two Concepts of Liberty or For an Essay on Liberty, he praised the virtue of negative freedom. He made a distinction between negative freedom and positive freedom. Then we shall discuss about the views of libertarianism. One is Andrew Hayek, an exponent of liberalism. He advocated that Libertarianism seeks to maximize the realm of individual freedom and minimize the scope of public authority, typically perceiving the state as the threat to liberty. Then another theorist or philosopher of libertarianism, like Friedrich Hayek, he views liberty as a negative liberty and describes it as the absence of hindrance and coercion by others on the freedom of individuals. Then we discuss about views of Thomas Hobbes, a social contractualist. According to him, negative freedom means the absence of external constraint or freedom from restraint. Hobbes wrote in his Leviathan, according to him, liberty or freedom signifies the absence of opposition. By opposition, I means according to Thomas Hobbes, external impediment or motion. Then comes to the views of laissez-faire economist. The laissez-faire economists like Adam Smith and Ricardo and others strongly advocate complete freedom of individual in economic sphere. They held that open and free competition without any state interference. Then we shall discuss about what is a libertarianism. Libertarianism stands for free will of individual, his rights, liberty, freedom of choice, freedom, free competition, democratic limited government, minimal state restriction, state limits itself to protection of functions and crisis management. Friedrich Hayek, Robert Nozick, Maria Rothbard, Milton Friedman has been the important exponent of libertarianism. All libertarian thinkers are supporters of negative freedom. That is what is negative freedom. Now we shall discuss about what is the positive freedom. What is the positive conception of freedom? Positive freedom means free will of the individual under rational, reasonable restraint or constraint. So, in the enjoyment of freedom, there should be restriction, that is rational and reasonable. It means liberty under law. Positive freedom means liberty under law. These restraints are reasonably necessary for ensuring enjoyment of liberty by all the individuals. So, in positive freedom, the liberty which is enjoyed by the all individuals in society, not by single individuals. That is the positive conception of liberty. The freedom is not a license. In negative concept, freedom is a license. License is given to the individual to do what he desires or what he wills. But in negative concept, freedom is not a license and can be available to all people in the civil society. Freedom is such a thing that can be available to all citizens, all peoples in the civil society. Now we shall discuss about key exponent or supporters of the positive freedom. The exponent of positive freedom reject the traditional concept of negative freedom as unacceptable, dangerous, destructive, which makes the liberty license to do everything. Such liberty can be available in jungle. Means negative concept of liberty or freedom can be available in jungle, not in the society, civil society. In the civil society, we can find there will be the positive freedom. Positive freedom means positive freedom meant for all individuals, all member of the individuals, member of society, that is a positive freedom. So, the main exponent or supporter of the positive freedom are T.H. Green, Mark Ivor, Barker, H.J. Lusky, Mark Persson has been the main supporter of positive freedom. Now, we shall discuss the views and thought of different political philosophers about the concept of positive freedom. T.H. Green, he is an English philosopher. In his book, famous book or essay, Liberal Legislation and Freedom of Contract. Dear students, the book which is written by different political scientists is very important for the point of the objective or multiple choice questions or short question. So, we have to memorize the different book or contribution of different philosopher, that is essential for all type of UG level examination and also essential for different NET examination which is conducted by UGC. So, we have to memorize different books which is written by the different political scientists, political writers of political science. So, T.H. Green, his famous essay, Liberal Legislation, Freedom of Contract. Green defined freedom as the ability of the people to make the most and best of themselves. Liberty is not mere absence of restraint, just as beauty is not absent of ugliness. According to T.H. Green, freedom or liberty is not mere in the absence of restraint, as beauty is not absence of ugliness. If there is no ugliness, there is no beauty. So, we can distinguish beauty among the ugliness, then we cannot define the beauty. Similarly, freedom means there should be restriction. Liberty is the positive power of doing or enjoying things worth doing, worth enjoying in the society. Now, we shall discuss about Mark Ivor. He is also an English philosopher, political scientist, theorist. He stated that law makes liberty a reality of the people. A social welfare state can never admit unrestrained freedom. Then, let us come to the views of H.J. Lusky, Harold J. Lusky. He is also a great British philosopher or English philosopher. He categorically says that liberty is a positive thing. He did not mean absence of all restraint. Barker, Ernest Barker, he is also a British philosopher. He is an ardent supporter of positive freedom. Freedom of action really means to act in a responsible way with a sense of responsibility toward the others. In no society, the individual can be given the right to act without responsibility. This is the view of E. Barker, Ernest Barker, an important British political philosopher. C.B. Macpherson, a modern political philosopher, English political philosopher, in his book, very important, Democratic Theory, this book written by C.B. Macpherson, he defines positive liberty as the liberty to act as a fully developed human being. It is a very good view, important view that every human being should be a developed human being, liberty to act as a fully developed human being. Then we shall discuss about Charles Taylor. He is also English political philosopher. In his essay, What is Wrong with Negative Liberty, rose to the defense of positive liberty. Taylor does not agree that freedom is a affirmative achievement. Agree that freedom has a self-rule and independent. freedom is an affirmative achievement of self-realization. So, we have already discussed about what is negative freedom, what is positive freedom, who are the exponent of both positive and negative freedom. Now, we clarify our doubt, our concept, then by distinguishing the positive freedom and negative freedom. Now, we shall discuss about the distinction or difference between positive freedom and negative freedom. First, negative liberty or freedom concentrate upon the individuality and personal freedom, while positive freedom or liberty view liberty of the individual in a social context. Two difference, individual context, social context. Negative freedom is the individual context, individuality, and positive freedom is the social context. First. Secondly, while negative liberty or freedom defines liberty as a absence of restraint, positive liberty gives an attempt to place to some positive condition or reasonable restraint deemed essential for realization of liberty. Second is the one, negative liberty or freedom is the absence of restraint. On the other hand, positive freedom is the reasonable, logical restriction or restraint deemed essential for the realization of liberty. Thirdly, negative liberty advocates non-interference of the state in individual liberty, because it regards state and law as limitation upon liberty. Positive liberty advocates the liberty under law. Positive liberty advocates liberty under law, admits some restraint in interest of the public order, morality, security of the state. Fourthly, negative liberty stands for minimum state function, as it is regard the state as a necessary evil, while positive liberty stands for maximum state action function, as highly necessary for securing socio-economic welfare of the individuals. Fifthly, negative liberty is upheld by traditional exponent of individualism, modern libertarianism, while positive liberty is upheld by exponent of welfare liberalism, socialism, neoliberalism.